If you're into motorcycling, you might have heard of our infamous Three Sisters. It's highways near Medina and Leakey, Texas, out Bandera Way, probably about 40 miles outside of San Antonio, northwest San Antonio. You have these three highways, 335, 336, and 337, and they're about 100 miles of great motorcycle riding because they take you through the most gorgeous hill country. This property is just gorgeous. This is just one example. I mean, it's everywhere you go. It just so happened that there was a place for me to pull off and just look around. Just a little tiny little piece of that 100 miles of cruising. Uh, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Just the most gorgeous land and rolling hills and property, and just this is somebody's home, and it looks like a place that I'd want to live for sure. My wife and I are always talking about leaving Texas because we've just been here most of our lives, and we want to experience something different. I mean, it's always hot and humid here. There are a lot of great things about Texas. I mean, it's a pretty clean state, and the economy is very nice, and jobs are good. There's also all of this that, living in the city, you just forget about and you don't see all the time. But when you actually take the time to get out of the city and surround yourself with this beauty, it almost makes me want to stay here. Now, it's gorgeous there, don't get me wrong, but it's still hot. Texas has some beautiful country, and unfortunately, most of it's privately owned because that's just the way Texas rolls, is everything's privately owned. There are state parks here and there, but very small percentage is open to the public. So all this gorgeous land and ranches and everything that you could drive through, you can hardly get out of your car, and you definitely can't go exploring it because these people walk around with shotguns and stuff. So they're real protective of the property. So don't go doing any of that. But feel free to ride the highways because it's fun. It's gorgeous. Motorcyclers do it, and these highways are famous for that. But I mean, even you don't have to be on a motorcycle. I mean, you just want to go for a weekend cruise and see some beautiful land and property. It's here, man. We're surrounded by it. Just get out of the city.